My opinion doesn't matter. But I'm going to give you my opinion on a movie that severely disappointed me last year and that I just rewatched, unfortunately. And that movie is Jurassic World Dominion. So here's a fun fact for me. I used to want to be a paleontologist. I used to want to study dinosaurs. My favorite movie for a very long time was Jurassic Park. I have always been a massive dinosaur person. And when they announced a new trilogy, I was very excited. I love the first Jurassic World. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom's kind of okay, but it's not terrible. It introduces some dumb ideas. But this movie retcons all those ideas and it makes it 3 times worse. So, what happens? Big problem with this movie. Well, it's called Jurassic World. And then you promote the movie that the dinosaurs are in the real world. And then what is the brilliant idea? Well, the brilliant idea, of course, is to put the dinosaurs back in a park and make the movie about bugs. Why? Whose idea was that? If it was a Jurassic Park movie, I would be okay with it. But this is a Jurassic World movie. The whole point was that you guys were building up to the dinosaurs being in the world, being on the planet with society. I was looking forward to seeing a T-Rex in the street, seeing an Ankylosaurus walking down Broadway. I was excited for that. Instead, I got a bunch of big bugs tearing up the farms. You brought back a bunch of the characters that I grew up adoring, and then you made them the butt of the joke, the comedic relief, and basically made them only focus on bugs instead of what's important to these movies, and that is the dinosaurs. Although the dinosaurs in this movie still look amazing, I must say, there's some close-up shots where you're just like, wow, that's just beautiful. Chris Pratt plays badass number 92, and he does a good job doing that. But you can't really expect Chris Pratt to play a badass pretty badly. He does it pretty decently, I've never been so let down with just a finale in a big trilogy of movies. And I've seen some bad ones, but I was so excited to see this movie. I went into the theater thinking, wow, this is going to be a special moment. The trailers look like they got it right. And, well, they didn't. And it just hurts. It really does. So, and I can't stress this enough. You called the movie Jurassic World. You've built up your last 2 movies to the dinosaurs being in the world, in the common ground, and you put them back into a park. You put them back isolated away from humanity. And I don't know who in the branch of Universal Studios has said that's what we need to do, but whoever it was should be fired. Just terrible decision making. Although there were some cool scenes, and I like the whole Chris Pratt playing badass. He does a fun job. I always like it. Some of the stuff I'm just like, come on, what are we doing? The Raptors basically being like mind controlled. They like look at it and they're like dogs and they just go after it. I'm like, dude, I would just take the thing off and let them kill everybody around them. How about that? How about we just let these raptors stay in the real world and mess with everybody instead of just making them chase after one dude? They pass 50 people and their only target is one dude when you could have just had a much cooler scene of them going on a rampage. You know what would have been a way better scene? If they lost control of the raptors. That would have been way cooler. What if Chris Pratt, being the badass that he is, just was, you're like, you know what? I'm going to take a hard left here, and they're just going to charge straight into this pack of people. I'd be real. That'd have been cool. I'd have been like, 2 thumbs up. Fuck it. Let's see what these people do against this raptor. I was very excited to see a Therizinosaurus. That is an amazing dinosaur to put in the movie, and the scene with it is the best scene in the movie. It's also like one of 2 good scenes in the movie. The Giganotosaurus is also terrifying and badass. Seeing Ian Malcolm wave the torch, I was like, man, what a great callback. And yeah, that's about all the good parts of the movie. To make this movie that has been based on dinosaurs for 5 movies now, up to that point, and then make it about locusts being oversized and tearing up crops, I'd have been cool with a side plot. But when you're basically making that the whole reason why all these characters are even there, you kind of defeat the purpose of it being a dinosaur movie. And then, you know what almost kills more characters than the dinosaurs? Fucking bugs. Bugs? Are you fucking serious? What am I witnessing right now? But with that being said, this movie and the overall disappointment and sadness that it gave me, it still had beautiful CGI, and I still teared up seeing Alan Grant. So, yeah, and Jeff Goldblum's also like always a win. Love Jeff Goldblum. But yeah, this movie is getting 2 stars. And I wish I could have given it 3, 4, 5, but no, it's getting 2. It's getting 2. It's getting more 1.5, but I'm gonna give it 2. Ah, jeez, just thinking about locusts now, I'm just like, come on, man, what are we doing? But with that being said, if you think Jurassic World Dominion is a special movie and belongs in a time capsule, well, that's your opinion. And if you think this movie is god awful, that's also your opinion. But guess what? This is my opinion, and my opinion doesn't even matter. If you want to see the trailer before you watch it, of course, it'll be in the description. If you already saw it, it's not in theaters anymore, so my apologies. Hope you guys have a great one. Be safe. Make sure to go support your local theaters and go see some movies. With that being said, have a good one.